Hiya's and higher healing vibrations. Cosmic Cat here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being present. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Affirmations for the inner child for July. Look at that, you guys. I turned right to it. Didn't even have to flip through some pages. And it's all about balance. Hot dog. I don't eat hot dogs anymore. Oh my gosh, the amount of hot dogs I ate as a child. I'm surprised I'm alive today. I experience the flow between my head and my heart. There's actually a band called The Head and the Heart. They're pretty good. Yeah. I experience the flow between my head and my heart. This is really good to get today. As so many transitions are happening, and actually our heart, our throat, our third eye, and our crown chakra are all being worked on right now by the cosmos and the alignments, the 4 planets in retrograde. There's also a trine taking effect in the sky. And there's something else too, and I can't even remember at this time, but I'm sure you are feeling it on some level. Maybe you're like running around in circles. You're starting something and then you get distracted with something else, and then you get distracted with something else, and then, oh yeah, I got that going on. So if this is happening to you, you can ground yourself. It's important to ground yourself daily for the entire rest of the July and the first half of August. The energy is definitely still going to be present. Really, anytime you feel scattered like that, you're up in the cosmos a lot, believe it or not. Your mind is there. So being able to balance your head and your heart is really wonderful. As a 2-year-old, I tried to assert independent thought and action. My will automatically pushed against my parents' will, demanding that boundaries be set. In my childhood home, such independence was not tolerated. Consequently, my thoughts and emotions whirl in great confusion in my adult life. Sometimes I become obsessed, letting my thoughts churn and churn so I do not have to feel. At other times, my feelings become so intense that I am unable to think about them. Today I will experience the delicate dance between my head and my heart. If sadness or pain overwhelms me, I will take time to ask what the emotion is telling me. Today, let me repeat that. Today I will experience the delicate dance between my head and my heart. If sadness or pain overwhelms me, I will take time to ask what the emotion is telling me. Yes, tuning into your body, tuning into your mind, and connecting your mind with your heart so that you're always speaking from a heart space, the compassionate place. Our mind sometimes can cloud us and have delusions, illusions, we pretty much live by the illusion that we create in our mind anyway, unless we're extremely so super conscious, like a Buddha, like Jesus, where, you just completely wide open, awake, well balanced, and able to speak in a very calm, loving voice all the time. So I will take time to ask what the emotions is telling me. And this way, I will allow the wisdom of my emotions and the structure of my thoughts to balance. I will become the gentle and firm parent that my 2-year-old needs. And in a way, this is you going back to the 2-year-old self and healing what was there that disconnected your heart, that put an extra layer over your heart to close it. So you're really opening this up now and balancing it. Okay, let's pull some cards and see what we can get about this balance. Spirit, what do you have for us about balancing the head and the heart? We have the mortar. Okay, working with your hands. That definitely came up in the birthday reading. And I thought it was it was working with the hands in some way, shape, or form. This is also a healing avenue that I actually didn't bring up in that reading, but I'm so grateful that it showed up for you here today, right now, because it was more of like using the hands, just the hands on your body, like massage or Reiki, something along those lines. So, yeah, let's see what we have here the mortar, I mean, this is something that you really, you make magic with this. Yeah. You got your plants, your trees. So getting close and in tune with nature is really going to help. These are your tools. So working with the tools that are necessary in order to balance your head and your heart. So what tools are needed for you to combine and get your head and your heart back together to heal and surrender? Well, going straight through these feelings and allowing your 2-year-old self to feel those feelings you felt then, to express them, and then you can release them and let them go. We did have a new moon recently, and although new moons are still about planting seeds of intention, there's still, I mean, this is still also the serpent, the year of the serpent, and it's all about letting go. So don't ever hesitate to let go of anything that you must let go of. If you need to write a letter to yourself, a letter to your parents, a letter to a best friend, to someone in your workspace, if you need to write a letter of anything and everything, be raw, be open, be completely, this is for you. So make sure you're completely open and honest. Otherwise, it's going to kind of be a waste for you, because you want to really heal all these wounds and all these thoughts that you're thinking. So just write it all out in a letter to this person, and then burn this. Watch it burn. This is another way to help release that pain that you may have felt, I'm sure, as a 2-year-old, not being able to be yourself, speak up, be compassionate, have your own identity, things of this nature. What was the other thing it said? Yeah, being independent, having your own thoughts, having your own actions. This is like, this holds you back, and also kind of can really bring in that imposter syndrome, right? You don't know who the hell you are. You're like, I don't know who I am right now because I wasn't allowed to be myself for so long. Yeah, the mortar is energy through manual labor, and it really creates this relationship. It's a sensorial relationship with the plants that you use, and the sound that it makes tells you even more about them. This card is really showing that in this moment that you need to use your creative strength to blend, knead, and bring new life to your head and your heart for it to transform together. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, what else can help us with balancing our head and our heart? I mean, and the solar plexus is something, a partnership, a union. This is you and your inner child together. So unite with your inner child. This is, I was just thinking about you, inner child. That's why I was just getting ready to say, this is an inner child meditation, or inner child tarot reading, blah, blah, blah. This is an inner child tarot reading, so we can't forget about the inner child. That's exactly what I was thinking as I pulled this card. And this is what Spirit, thank you for affirming, Spirit, because this is you in union with your inner child, who is going to help you bring together your head and your heart and heal that wound. And oftentimes the Divine Mother is going to step in and give you the most beautiful, beautiful nurturing hug and love that you have not ever felt in your life. And it's just going to really, I mean, it's so indescribable. I'm so excited for you to have this. If you have it and experienced this, please share yours in the comments below. I will never, ever forget the moment of feeling that warm hug, that sensation feeling. And it was almost like just peace, this sense of inner peace that just kind of filled up my whole heart. It was absolutely profound. Okay, and now we have the Hierophant. So check your traditions. Maybe you had some religious traditions there within your household as well. And this is an opportunity for you to, well, you're here watching this channel, so, you know, you're already doing something that is that you're guided to do, that you're wanting to do. So it's out of respect for yourself. But this is spiritual leveling up spiritually. Also being able to think about traditions. It is the number 4, which is also about stability. This is about you being able to place boundaries within those who are trying to come between your head and your heart. You know, being able to place boundaries with those that can't respect. You know, we even said in here, no boundaries. Demanding, you know, when you wanted boundaries set, you weren't allowed to have boundaries, and now you've lost this. So you're actually looking for this now, and it's offering you that being the head of your internal government of your own life. And it's a really wonderful time to do this right now. There's leadership that could be coming into play for you. This is showing discipline, perseverance. Let's go ahead and pull our final card. And then we have the 3 of Wands. You are going on a journey. You're going on a journey here. You're very pleased with where you are in your life. At the same time, you know there's so much more, and you're ready to explore it. You have great passions. You know exactly where it is that you want to go, or maybe you don't. And that's the joy of it all. You're very calm. You have ambition, forward movement. This is a fire element, and we are in fiery Leo season. Yeah, you are unstoppable at this point. So share in the comments below if you've actually been able to heal the head and the heart. You may actually be in this right now, too. This could be something that you're working with at this moment. Because this is all coming to play with the cosmos, the universe, and everything going on. This is the message I have for you today. I do hope it resonates. Share in the comments below. And be sure you check out one of those other readings, the angel number, the angel card, or the animal spirit. Those are short videos, less than 3 minutes. And then the birthday reading runs about the length of this. Okay, have a cosmic day and tonight, meow.